Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Space Bois Podcast, episode 17. Things have started to get bad for our good crew of the Sloopers, and it's only going to get worse from here on out. I'm excited to bring it to you. Remember, you can always talk to us at Space Bois Pod on Twitter or on email at spaceboispodcast@gmail.com. Now, before we get into the mechanic, I want to say a quick couple things. Number one, Happy New Year to everybody. It's 2020. 2019 is finally over. Wow. A lot of crazy stuff happened in 2019, and it's only going to get crazier with 2020, especially because of World War III. See y'all out on the battlefield during R&R playing Starfinder. But before we get there, comrades, I do have to say I apologize for not keeping up with the normal upload schedule. I know twice it has been delayed. This is the second one, and I apologize for that. And moving forward, we are going to be hitting it every week on time. Now, the mechanic I'm talking to you guys about today is leveling up, because our party leveled up from level 7 to level 8. And they got a cool swath of new abilities and things that we haven't quite seen too much of. And so I want to get into how a character levels up, what you have to do to level up. So first you start by leveling up your character, which is slightly different than your class. You might hit something interesting. The two things of interest are feats and ability score increases. Feats are rather expensive for most classes because you only get one every other level, but they are very nice because they do stuff that's pretty cool. There's simple ones like +2 to your saves against spells, and then there's more obscure ones like Barricade, where you use a move action to build a piece of cover in front of you to gain benefits from cover. There's one like Startled Scream, which we've been talking about, which is new to this adventure path, which if you succeed at a perception check to act in a surprise round, you can scream, and all of your allies get to act in the surprise round as well, if they weren't allowed to in the first place. But you gain the shaken condition for a round. So it's like it's a cool thing. They're all very good, very powerful in the right hands, and they're fun to look forward to. Ability score increases are the biggest thing. At 5th, 10th, and 20th level, you get an ability score increase. Chase, what does that mean? Well, a while ago, we all talked about ability scores, and basically, this means that you get to pick 4 of your 6 ability scores and increase them. Now, an increase of 2 to an ability score is an automatic move up, because it works a little something like this. 10 to 11, if you have a score of that much, is a +0. 12 to 13 is +1, 14 to 15 is +2, 16 to 17 is +3, and so on and so on and so on to infinitum. But you can't really reach there in Starfinder, but to infinitum, theoretically. So basically, a +2 to your ability score will guarantee that it goes up to its next tier. So if you have 16 and you go up to 18, whatever that skill is, maybe, or whatever that ability score is, strength, maybe, it goes from a +3 to a +4. So that'll be a +1 to hit with melee weapons, to deal damage with melee weapons, to athletics checks and all that. If it's something like intelligence, maybe it will increase your amount of skill ranks you get per level. So if you get 6 + 3 usually, now you get 6 + 4, and you get to retcon all those skill ranks you missed out on by increasing it. And all of the intelligence skill checks, and if you're a caster, increasing your key ability score, whatever that is, if it's wisdom for mystics, intelligence for technomancers, and charisma for witch warpers, that may allow you to get bonus spells per day, which allows you to cast more spells per day than usual. So that's pretty cool. This is also the reason why a lot of people find themselves not going past 16 in a ability score when they first create their character, because if you get to 5th level, it can increase to 18. But if you have it at 18, when you create your character, you can increase it by 1 to 19, which doesn't change the modifier, and you have to wait all the way to level 10 to increase the modifier. This is getting a little heady, but anyway, that's just kind of a thing people do. Okay. In Starfinder, there are 2 kinds of leveling up. The first kind is by succeeding at encounters, you get a certain amount of XP, and once you meet a certain XP threshold, you level up to that next level. And that's what a lot of people do, and you can get XP by succeeding at encounters, meaning you don't have to kill everybody. Maybe you use diplomacy to get your way out of it. You also succeed, and you get that XP. So that's one way to do it. The other way that we are doing is milestone leveling, which means that at certain pieces or points in the story, they level up to a specific level as predetermined by the adventure path. Now, what's easiest when you level up, instead of memorizing what you have to do, is just look at your class pages and just start from the top and work your way down and note things that change. So something that changes every level is you get a certain amount of HP and stamina points every level, as determined by your class. So Technomancers get 5 HP per level, and then things like Soldiers get 7 HP per level. So that's something you'll look at first. Then you'll see skill ranks per level, which is an amount of skill ranks you get to spend on making skills better. And the Soldiers get 4 plus their intelligence modifier of skills. And then things like Operative get 8 plus their intelligence modifier of skills. So it ranges widely between classes and is one of the reasons why Soldiers are extremely effective in combat, but their balancing mechanic is that they are not very good at skills, as we've seen with Gorbash through a lot of this adventure so far. Then you will see a table. This table notes every other class change that happens to your character. So from level 7 to level 8, you might get a base attack bonus increase, which will increase how easy it is to hit people. You'll see base save increase, which means your saving throws will be slightly better. Then you'll see things like class features. Class features are probably one of the most fun things to gain because it's what makes your class unique and your character unique. And so if you're a mystic, maybe you gain a new power from your connection, like Fimbria's Starlight form ability. Or if you're Gorbash, you'll gain a new gear boost. The last one he switched out for a feat boost, which are new to the character operations manual. And these allow you to make a feat even better than it already is. He's got the spinning cleave, which really has trashed all of my characters so far. So that's fantastic. The last part of leveling up you have to remember is it's mandatory for you to go out into your next encounter and wish you would have chosen that other thing you thought about getting but didn't get because it wasn't that cool, but would be totally perfect in this exact situation. And yeah, that's all for leveling up, guys. Are you guys ready to explore some abandoned mines? I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be just fine.
What the fuck?
Damn, we gotta get some.
What do you think? I can catch the most light because I got the biggest noggin balls?
Yes.
This dark, pulsating.
Ooh.
Homino.
29, damn it! Why the fuck do I try? Why do I fucking try? I'm not doing it. I'm just not. And I'm angry as a bonus. So, hello everybody, welcome back to another episode where we played the Starfinder Adventure Path. The Space Bois Podcast is back. With
Yeah, boy.
We're starting with something just a little bit different. We see our group of ragtag adventurers and talk start going into the mines, and we zoom in on one NPC, or one PC in particular, Fimbria.
Ooh.
We go back into her memories, baby. We open on Vesk 3, Fimbria's home planet in the solar system, the Veskarium.
Ooh.
The green sky on this planet is slowly turning to dusk, We pan down to a small green-skinned and blue-faced baby Fimbria. Her petals that make up her face and some of the short vines on her head are characteristically wilted at the ends. And she's so young, she's still rooted in the ground.
Oh,
Goron
A
seeds.
sapling.
Mhm.
Yes, we love it.
Goron seeds are planted and grow in the ground until they are fully mature at the age of 2, when they can start walking.
They just fucking rip themselves out of the ground.
Mhm.
That's
Fucking
sick.
bell sprout.
Yeah.
But this little Fimbria can't be more than half a year old, or about 4 in human years developmentally. We see good old Uncle Giuseppe walking up to Fimbria, whistling a little tune. Hey, little seedling, I got you a little water. It's been pretty dry out here, huh? Baby Fimbria responds, uh-huh, pretty dry. And Giuseppe gives a little chuckle. And we see her eyes aren't completely open yet, like a newborn's kitten's eyes. And she says, I can almost see you all the way. Still just shapes and colors? Yep. You'll be able to see real soon, don't you worry. And soon after you'll be all grown up and walking around. Ew, I want to stay in the ground. Haha, well, you say that, but soon you'll be begging for your legs. And he showers her with a little watering can, and she giggles and dances a little bit at the feeling of light water droplets. All right, little seedling, it's time for me to head off to bed. But I'll be back bright and early to play whatever you want. Yay, okay, good night, love you. Love you too, Fim. And he walks back to the nearby farmhouse and closes the door. Fimbria dozes off. But she's woken up in the middle of the night by a strange sound. Something loud and pulsating in the distance. Her little arms slowly reach down for a remote laying next to her trunk. She waits and listens carefully, a thumb poised over the one button on the remote. The pulsating gets louder, and she observes the shapes of the trees in the distance as best she can. And there's a huge, bright, red and yellow light moving quickly behind the trees. And then the smell of fire in the air. She doesn't move an inch. Perfect plant-like stillness. As the sound gets louder, she feels a sudden and intense heat come over her body. She instinctively jolts and drops the remote. Oh, Zort! And she fumbles around for it as the heat grows, and this light comes out of the trees, burning trees to cinders as it comes out, about half a mile away. It's a 3-foot wide flying ball of pure fire, a mature solar wisp. There, she finds the remote and presses the button hard, and Giuseppe's room lights flick on as alarms ring out. And Fimbria sees the flaming ball and screams out, Giuseppe! The pulsating speeds to a hum, and then stops completely. And the solar wisp starts getting smaller and smaller until it disappears, leaving behind a small black point in the air. Nearby grass and trees start bending towards the point. Then earth and plant get ripped from the ground and sucked into the singularity left behind. Giuseppe runs out the front door, sees the commotion, and makes a full sprint towards Fimbria. Fim, hold on! Trees and rocks farther and farther from the point of origin start getting pulled towards it, and the radius quickly approaches Fimbria. She feels the gravity shift quickly and finds herself nearly torn from her roots by the force. Giuseppe dives and grabs the base of Fimbria's trunk to keep her from flying away, but the force is too much, and her roots are pulled from the ground and Giuseppe's hands. No! She starts accelerating toward the black hole, getting within 100 feet of it in just a couple of seconds, when all of a sudden, it disappears. Her momentum sends her careening towards the top of a nearby mountain, and right before she hits the top of the mountain, she hits something else and blacks out. We cut to Giuseppe, sprinting up the mountain, tearing muscles and pushing the limits of his physical body to reach the top as fast as he possibly can. And he reaches the top expecting to see the worst. And instead, he sees Fimbria being held in the arms of some floating, vague, translucent form. An entity Giuseppe would teach her was Desna, a god. He sees this, and he falls to his knees and starts weeping. And Fimbria's eyes are fully open now, for the first time. And she's fixated past the nearly invisible form's face on the stars above. The first thing she's ever really seen. Blackout.
Big crying, big tears. Wow.
Monumental tears.
Damn,
we go back
Fimbria.
into our game.
Wow. Alright. Hope she doesn't die.
Emma's actually approached me with
I was just gonna ask, did you write this?
Oh, Chase wrote it.
But she did, during her research, she found the enemy, a solar wisp, CR-19, and kind of read about it and asked if it could be worked into her backstory.
Oh, hell yeah.
And absolutely it could.
That's a sick backstory, dude.
Is that why you need to see the stars?
Yeah. We
What do
love
you think?
it.
Clearly.
Up to
Yeah,
interpretation, or maybe exactly that.
Oh,
You never
wow.
know.
Wow.
So this time, friends, we are going back to the resort. The horrible resort where bad things have started to happen. And-
Started. They've been happening.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Bad
I think it was
things
just
done
last
been
time.
happening.
I think it was just last time when you had to kill Risona. The only one of the 5 enemies you
Feels
killed.
bad, man. Feels bad.
Well, maybe
Because-
if some slug didn't make my gun on steroids for a round.
You know what? Loki, that was me. So I feel slightly bad about that. I will admit. I feel
yeah.
bad about that.
God
I'll
can
say
suck
that
me
out loud.
off.
Wow. Just see what happens now, Tarkus, from all that shit you're talking.
Please.
You guys went past the tech workshop, leaving behind 1 dead body and 4 unconscious people. Down the cooling tunnels where the fans have already been removed because Romi and Indigo-13 have come this way. Down past the cooling tunnels near the blast door. The spooky, scary blast door you guys found during a spa fight a little while ago. That same day, actually. The cement had been removed by the tools that Romi and Indigo-13 presumably have used, and the panel on the door slightly ajar with wires sticking out, and the blast door is hanging open. And Dr. Squish turns to everyone and says, "Okay, this is a little new for me, but I want to try something. Is everybody okay with another full 10 minutes?
Yeah, okay.
You're all right.
Alright, Dr. Squish, I trust you and your professor knowledge.
He goes up to the door and to the control panel specifically and goes, for 10 minutes. And he,
Alright.
he's gonna roll a computer's check to hack. Uh-oh. Oh no. Does anybody want to aid him?
I
Yes, I
do.
will aid him.
I'm taking a 10-minute rest.
Okay, 10-minute rest, spend 1 resolve point.
I will aid Dr. Squish.
Alright.
12.
That aids.
10.
Nice aids.
No.
Alright. Great, you aid as well. And he rolled a 2 on the die. So
Oh.
oh, stinky. So
Oh.
so that is gonna be a 19. That does not succeed. He says, "Oh, sorry, it's so new. Well, it didn't work. I can't do it
What
again."
were you trying to do?
Diviner's Tap. On a success, for 8 days, I can program this tap to send me general information about user activity on the specific computer I do it on.
Oh, that would be very nice, yes.
Yes, it would. It could send me a mental alarm when it gets used. That would have been really nice on this.
That would have been really nice. But
Yeah,
it
it would have been great.
Anyway, Doctor.
Yeah, okay.
Let's go.
Alright, here we go.
So I guess we're just gonna go.
Anything you guys are doing before going into the mines? Number 1, I want to know party order. Who's going first?
Gorbash.
I have point.
You have point.
Everyone just stand behind me.
Good to know. Gorbash is first. Who is next? Up.
Targo.
Targo is next up. Who's next after Targo, Bargo?
I'll go.
Nom goes.
I'll be 4th.
Alright. Fimbria, the frontlines melee fighter, 4th. Dr. Squish.
Okay, yeah,
Doc-
maybe. Do you want to switch spots with me then? Yeah.
Alright. The old switcheroo. Dr. Squish in the back, because he is the Dr. Squish after all. And then we have Talk. Talk in the very back or second to back?
Talk in the very back.
Talk in very back, it tis. So, final party order is Gorbash, Tarkus, Fimbria, Nom, Dr. Squish, and then Talk. So, friends, navigating these mines is not an easy task. As soon as you go through this door, the air is stale, it is cold, and you see that only 60 feet ahead of you, the tunnel splits into multiple branches that all slope steeply downwards.
Ooh. How's it looking, Gorbash?
We've got a bunch of options. Squish, you know where he's at. Lead the way.
Dr. Squish says, "Okie dokie. Alright, guys, is everybody ready to do this?"
Wait. I'm gonna roll a perception check on the different tunnels, see if I can't find evidence of somebody coming in or beast tracks or whatever else I can find.
Okay.
Also traps.
Also traps? Okay.
I mean, if there are any. 35.
Jeez. So it looks like recently there have been some humanoids walking through here. Some tracks
Which
of-
one?
Alright.
A pair of humanoids walking down these mines.
Interesting.
Isn't that
okay.
crazy?
But which
So,
tunnel?
Dr.
There's
Squish.
4 different tunnels. Do I know which one they went down?
So, friends, this is going to work very specifically. We will have to navigate the mines. For this specific instance, it will take 10 minutes to get to the next important place you get to. However, this will be... Oh, sorry. It will take 30 minutes to get to the nearest place you're supposed to get to. However, it will be difficult. You have to reach a certain DC on either computers, engineering, physical science, perception, and that's it. Pick one of those 4 skills, and you will have... Each of you will have to roll a successful check. The computers is Dr. Squish. He will be rolling to ping Romi's comm unit.
What are the other checks again? Sorry.
Engineering to assess tunnel stability
Right.
and see which, what's the safest way to go. Physical science to note changes in the asteroid strata and stay away from slate and things that could crumble beneath your feet. And perception to spot minor hazards while you're in the tunnels.
I'll do that.
Perception.
All right, Fimbria's on perception. Tarkus is also on perception. You can double up if you so choose.
I'll do physical science.
All right, and Gorbash, what are you doing?
I'm going to do engineering.
All right, hell yeah, Gorbash. That's what I like to hear. Okay.
Wait. If we're both doing perception, maybe I'll do engineering. I got pretty
I
good
mean,
rolls
we already
on
have
that.
Squish on engineering, though.
Well, I thought he was
true,
on
yeah.
computers.
Dr. Squish goes, yeah, I'm doing computers.
Well, then I'll have
that's
to
different. Okay.
check for engineering flaws and such and such.
I'll
Sounds
just
good.
check for structural integrity.
You can double up on skills. You could do 2 perceptions. There are 5 of you, so you can do 2 perceptions or 2 engineerings, whatever you guys want to do.
What's your engineering, Gorbo?
+4.
All right.
+4.
Fimbria, what's your
Biggest
perception?
Engineering.
Plus 20.
All right. Well, I think we got the perception department covered. So
You have
yeah,
plus 20
Tarkus will stay
perception.
engineering.
That's disgusting.
All right.
She has the
stay
power.
engineering.
She's got the eyes.
All right. Everybody roll your respective checks. Somebody else roll for Dr. Squish. I feel bad rolling all the time. And also I roll hella, so. All right, Gorbash, you start walking into these mines. Okay. What do you get,
A
Gorbash?
respectable 18 in engineering.
Very interesting.
That's
That
very
is
respectable.
a failure.
Okay.
Fimbria?
31.
That is a success. Tarkus?
Well, in engineering, I got a 22.
Okay. That is a failure. Nom?
Dr. Squish got a 12 on the dice. What's that?
For computers, that would be 25. That is also a fail.
What the fuck?
Damn, we gotta get some big
Okay,
checks.
I got a natural 20, and with my additive, that's 28.
Okay, that is a success. So, just so you know, 5 minutes are added to the 30-minute usual to get there because Gorbash is so fucking big. He has to squeeze through many parts of the asteroid. So it's a base 35. We added 30 minutes and double for Gorbash's failure. So that is 40 more minutes. So it takes you guys an hour and 15 minutes as you guys start walking down these steep slopes,
Shit, this shit
having to switch
sucks.
back. You start going 100 feet, 200 feet, 300 feet, down in pitch darkness. Everybody here has dark vision, so you can all see 60 feet out, but that's it. And there are winds in the tunnel, and you come across a little area, my friends.
We just all have dark vision.
We
Some
love
way,
to see
shape, or
it.
form.
We love to see it.
Yeah, literally everyone.
No humans allowed in this club, dude. Fuck that shit.
I mean, honestly, you know, it's important, but really, you guys, it was so funny looking at you guys' character sheets because you're just like, oh, I don't have dark vision? I buy the augmentation that gives me dark vision. I was like, oh, all right, chill.
Well, okay, Tarkus doesn't have dark vision per se, but he does have the infrared sensors on his armor. If he
Yes.
does need to do
Wait,
that.
but you have the biggest eyes. You should have dark vision.
Yeah, truly, I don't understand.
Well,
this dark.
isn't that racist of you?
Oof.
What do you
Racial
think I can catch
tensions.
the most light because I got the biggest noggin balls? Huh?
Well,
Yes,
Yes.
yes. That's
Exactly
how lights
what
work.
That
just
is
said.
that is canonically why you have low light vision as your race. So,
Well, whatever.
all right. So you guys step down the tunnels, and it is very dark.
Not a fan of this.
I
dark
turned off the
stuff.
lights. I'm gonna turn it back on because
No.
it's just too hard to see.
Aw.
And you guys come to an area. Please, my friends, come to your computers really quickly. I'm showing you guys a cross section of the map. A cross section of New Elysium to let you guys know how it kind of works. The top tier is the residential area. The mid tier is where you guys spent most of your time. And the bottom tier is the gym and the sunroom and the tech workshop where you guys have been. And you guys go around for about an hour and 15 minutes. So you guys are at a crisp 4:35 right now. You started this adventure out around 3 p.m. and it is 4:35 when you come across this area, a little ways down under New Elysium. So you guys come in from the north to these caverns, and you see in front of you, you kind of walk out into the cavern and immediately see this dark, pulsating, purple sphere.
Oh.
About 10 feet in diameter. And just
Oh.
It's incredibly dark in there. There's like a misty smoke, especially near this sphere about 5 feet in front of Gorbash.
No one touched that. Let me check.
I'm gonna activate the illumination on my blade.
Okay.
This is the big flashlight.
It lights up a little bit.
May I check that for with mysticism?
Sure. Where are you going to do it? Are you just going to do it from there, or are you going to walk up to it?
I'm just gonna float over Gorbash's shoulder. And look
Okay.
at it. Yeah.
Great.
27.
27. Okay. This is the cocoon of a gloomwing.
Smash that right now, Gorbash.
Oh shit.
From behind all of you, you hear and this horrible crunching sound.
Talk.
And you just hear and you turn around and he's nowhere to be found. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh no.
All right. Rolling initiative yet again. Very fast. Here we go. What is everybody's total? Let me know in the comments below. Great.
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, great. So, awesome. What did Gorbash get?
16.
16 for the old Gorbash. What about Fimbria?
9.
9 for Fimbria. And we got Tarkus.
23.
23 for Tarkus. Why not? We got Dr. Squish.
I got an 8 on the dice.
8 on the dice, plus 3 for Dr. Squish is 11. And for Nom,
22.
22 for Nom, just below Tarkus. Amazing. Fimbria, what is your bonus to initiative?
1.
1. Good to know. Awesome. And then we have my boys that you don't know
Boys,
about.
plural? Huh?
I mean, you never know. You never know. Maybe just boy. You've got no clue. So it goes Tarkus, Nom, Gorbash, Dr. Squish, Fimbria, and people will pop in as they pop in. You don't know.
Don't like that. Don't like that.
Everybody make a perception check for me to
Yes.
see if you can start in the surprise round.
If I do make it, I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna finally startled scream us.
All
Oh,
right.
Fuck. God damn it.
What, Gorbash, what did you get for me?
14.
14, nice one. Fimbria,
37.
37, pass. Tarkus,
36.
pass. Dr. Squish got a
14.
14.
Fuck.
That's great. That's an 18 for Dr. Squish. And Nom, you said 14?
Yeah.
Sick. So everybody gets to go except for Gorbash and Nom
Fuck.
on the surprise round. In front of you all, you see there is one of those horrible tenebrous worms
Oh,
to the south,
fuck.
in the south
Shit.
corridor, just peeking
That's
out.
so shitty.
Is really
I hope it didn't
Bad.
get talk.
What did we learn that they do? They have spines.
they have
Yeah.
spines that have a poison associated with them, and they fire off automatically.
But only when you're within a certain...
Anyone who attacks them within 10 feet.
Within-
You don't even have to hit. You just have to attack them.
It's fucked.
It's really, really not good. Everybody be ready for my favorite thing in the world. Afflictions. Oh, my
No.
man. Here we go. All right, we're going to start with Tarkus. Surprise round. What are you doing?
So Tarkus is going to run through Gorbash's square area here. Next to him, to the entrance of this other little tunnel going off. He
Great.
sees the worm. He knows there's danger. But he's just gonna go for the full-on trick attack to the cocoon. Hopefully bust it open a little early.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and trick attack to the cocoon.
Am I gonna have to roll to hit?
Yeah, go ahead and roll to hit. It'll be really easy, but yeah, go ahead and roll to hit.
Alrighty.
I mean, if it's just a cocoon, can you coup de grace?
Well, here's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 1.
Oh man,
Ooh.
somehow you missed it. There's just something in Gorbash's eyes that make you your eyes kind of wander toward him and think, wow, he's actually kind of handsome. That X-shaped scar right between his eyes is really, he's a badass. And you just, boom, shoot the stone pillar behind it. You're up next to these northeasterly corridor entrances. There's corridor entrances all over this tiny, tiny cavern. And that is your turn. And fun fact, you cannot even shoot at all because it is a surprise round and you only get one action. So you got to move there and just didn't shoot at all.
All right.
Lovely.
All right, Nom, it is your... Nope.
Nope.
It's, no. And that's great. Gorbash, it would be your turn. However, it is not your turn. Dr. Squish's turn. He is going to go past... he's going to go just past Tarkus behind him into the northeasterly tunnel to set up a position where he doesn't get destroyed. And it is going to be this worm's turn now, and he runs up and comes up to Gorbash. It's no longer 4-foot long worms. These are now 6 feet long worms. These red shell that covers its top side and this little white underbelly, and all these mandibles and dark black bristles poking off of its back. Okay, it is Fimbria's turn. What are you doing?
Okay, so I'm gonna like peek between Gorbash's like legs and shoot the worm with my pistol.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, that is not natural 20.
Not natural 20. Okay, that against EAC or KAC?
It's fire damage, burn.
Yes, fire damage is EAC. So that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, 2d4s. This motherfucker. 3 plus 2 is 5 plus 4 is 9.
9 points of fire damage. Fantastic. So you just shoot this laser past through Gorbash's legs and then hits the side of the Tenebrous worm and is standing right above the dark black cocoon. And okay, great job. And that is the end of your turn. It will be Tarkus's turn now at the very top of the round. What are you doing?
You know your boy's going for the trick attack.
Oh
This
boy.
time, he's going for the worm.
All right, he's going for the Tenebrous worm right in front of Gorbash. 10 feet away from him. Go ahead and roll to hit. Automatic trick attack is all good.
21.
21 to hit. EAC or KAC?
EAC.
EAC.
Because I'm using Sonic Pistol,
Okay.
right?
Yes, because you're using Sonic Pistol. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage, including your trick attack damage.
Yeah. 24.
24 points of damage to the worm. Awesome. Okay. So you just and you see parts of its plates like fly off. Tarkus, please roll me a reflex save.
No.
Boy, I got you for days on those reflex saves.
Oh, you better.
21.
21. So you shoot it, bristles like point towards you and fire off, and you just matrix dodge them, and they behind you back into the wall, into the stone wall. Okay, great. That is
Dr. Squish.
right next to Dr. Squish. Yes, it is next person's turn. Nom, your turn.
Okay, I am going to check, look behind us to see where Talk went. And to see what that noise was, and, if there's blood.
Alrighty.
Maybe see where it leads.
Okay, roll a perception check for me.
Okay, that's a natural 1.
That's a natural 1.
Tasty.
You have no fucking clue where it is.
Okay, which one of my actions does that take up?
That's just a mental action. You can do that for free.
Okay.
No big deal.
Then I'm going to point at that worm, say, kill the worm, kill the fucking worm, and then try to clever feint it.
All right, go ahead and roll.
So that's improved, or just regular get him.
Great, regular get him, +1 to hit this worm man.
Sorry. Then I'm gonna do the bluff. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay, that is 22 to bluff.
Oh, okay, 22 to bluff.
32 to bluff. I'm sorry.
Oh,
31 to bluff. I'm sorry. I can't do math.
It's okay, you cheater. 31 to bluff is absolutely gonna do it. Go ahead and roll to hit him.
Okay.
And you know what? Pro tip: roll the damage at the same exact time.
Okay, chill. That's 23 to hit.
23 to hit
Yeah.
is going to hit.
And
Go
that's
ahead.
7 damage.
7 damage. Okay,
Yes.
awesome. So when you shoot the worm, goes right into its eye, and luckily you are far enough away where the bristles do not hit you because you're behind Gorbash, the biggest man of all time. Okay. Great. Okay.
Thanks, Gorby.
Wow, you guys have rolled on some big boy damage onto this guy already. And now it is going to be next person's turn up in initiative is the Gorbash.
Yes.
Is right in front of you. What are you doing?
Can I not coup de grace this big old papusa?
You can try to attack
This papusa.
this papusa if you so choose. But it will be a roll to hit. It will be really easy, but it will roll to hit.
I will attack the cocoon.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
Yaga. 27.
27. Okay. That does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
28.
28 points of damage. Okay. So you and you stab your sword into it. It's a lot harder than you thought, and it barely like cracks open, and this white dust like puffs out, and there's this horrible stench in the air. Okay.
Oh, Gorbash.
Fuck.
Gorbash farted.
Oh no.
Gorbash.
Gorbash, not
Gorbash.
another one.
Kill egg.
We're in this mine. You can't get out of here. All right. Is that gonna be all you're doing? You got a move action left, but there is a worm in front of you.
I'm just chilling.
All
He's
right.
flat-footed, so he can't take reactions.
Oh yes, that's right. That's right. The worm cannot take reactions.
Also, the debilitating trick made him off target, so he's got a -2.
Bro, this
Poor worm.
worm just has no fucking clue what's going on. Just took
He's like,
43
"Fuck, dude."
points of damage and like, oh shit.
It's like where it lives.
Dr. Squish is going to see what's going on here and have none of it, and he's going to take his railgun and attempt to shoot the worm man. But Gorbash is going to give the worm a fat bonus to his AC, so Dr. Squish will take a step downwards and then attack with his weapon. That is not going to hit with a natural 7, I'll tell you what. Let me guys
with
get...
-2 AC and +1 damage.
Yes, let me tell you what the total would be. The total would be a 17 to hit, and that does not hit KAC,
Damn.
even -2. Okay, it is now the next person's turn. It is the worm's turn, and a worm comes out from the eastern
no.
corridor
Hello?
and runs up to Dr. Squish, the nearest
Dr.
target.
Squish, look out!
And he's going to take a bite at Dr. Squish with a natural 15 on the die. That's going to be... I won't give you the total, because then you'll know the bonus. But he is going to do some damage to him.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm. It is going to be a total of 16 points of piercing damage. And in addition, he's going to do... Let's see. Oh, what? How light is it out? Interesting. He's going to do 5 points of additional acid damage to Dr. Squish. So Dr. Squish takes 20 total points of damage, and oh god! And he is not doing so well. Lost a fat amount of stamina points for a Dr. Squish. The other worm is going to attack Gorbash, the person right in front of him, with a natural 1. Wouldn't you know it?
No.
Get
No.
fucked, worm.
And so the worm just tries to take a bite at you and just bites the ground in front of you. And he's gonna take another -1 to hit because of that nat 1. What a fool. And now it is Fimbria's turn. What are you doing?
I'm gonna shoot him with my laser pistol again.
Shoot him with your laser pistol.
From, yeah.
Shoot them with your guns.
All right, go
Classic
ahead.
strategy.
Alright. Not natural 20. Wow.
Not natural 20 for EAC will just hit.
Fuck
Go ahead
yeah.
and roll your damage.
Okay, that's 5 plus 3 is 7 plus 4 is 11.
All right, 11 points of damage to the original worm that was in the room. Great. Okay, this worm has taken a little bit of damage, but you don't know how much. Are you doing anything with your move action? You're still behind Gorbash in the northern corridor.
I'm gonna chill there.
All right, just chilling out there. It is Tarkus, your turn. What are you doing?
How beaten up is this worm next to Garbo?
Roll a medicine check really quickly to see how messed up this worm is.
I think he's taken 2 of Fimbria's hits.
19.
19. He's taken some damage, but it doesn't look like he's close to down for the count at all.
Oh, these are thicker worms.
These
than
worms are
first
all
expected.
grown up, baby. Mm.
And am I in the attack squares of this worm next to Dr. Squish and I?
No, you are not adjacent to him, so he cannot hit you. But you are far enough away to be attacked by the bristles.
So I can get him with a trick attack, is what you're saying.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna
Oh,
go
sorry.
with
Are you
the-
saying? Are you in the adjacent to the other worm that just came in to attack Dr. Squish?
That's what I'm saying.
Ah, yes, you are within range of that
What?
worm. You can trick attack him because he's flat-footed to the attack. The attack won't provoke an attack of opportunity, but the bristles will still fire off at you.
Catch me with those reflex saves. Going for the trick attack. Let's
Alright.
roll to hit.
Auto trick attack works. Roll to hit.
Natural 19 on the dice. I'm
Absolutely
pretty
a
sure that's
hit.
Yeah,
make
we
it.
love to see it.
We're not doing the math. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Alrighty, give me one moment here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah. 28.
28 points of damage. Okay, so this worm rolls up in the room, attacks a Dr. Squish, does some damage, and then gets a fat shot to the face with the sonic pistol. And the bristles fire off, so give me a reflex save as well. Ooh. Ooh.
Cheesy. Oh. 18 plus
18.
11.
18 plus 11? Okay.
That's
That
a
is
29.
absolutely going to pass. So the bristles just fly by your head and chink back into the stone wall, the other side of the corridor, making a little arc of bristles around you in the corridor. Great. That is going to be your turn. Nom, it is your turn.
I am going to... I think I'm going to get him on the new worm.
Mm-hmm.
Watch out, friends, kill that worm. I saw that shit.
I
No,
could
you
see
didn't.
that shit too.
I
No,
saw
you
that
fucking
thing.
didn't. Nobody
I
saw that.
shit, but I'm not gonna metagame, so I'm just gonna stay there and I'm gonna
Okay.
fucking tell my friends to get that goddamn worm, and then I'm gonna shoot the worm in front of Gorbash,
Okay.
right over his shoulder.
You get him again. Great. And you...
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna clever feint shoot this guy.
All right. Roll the bluff.
32.
Yep. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Oh, that's 18 on the die, and then that's 14 points of damage.
Okay. Wow. This worm just actually can't catch a break. And is getting absolutely throttled by your guys. Oh, here we go. And you are far enough away because you're behind Gorbash, and the bristles don't fire off at you. That's pretty nice.
Hell
Gorbash
yeah,
is a
Gorbash.
big fucking giant man.
Big.
He's big.
Okay, great. And now it is not the usual person, Gorbash's turn. It is... Wow, what a surprise. Nobody saw me taking this on the
Whoa.
map. The
What's
Gloomwing
this?
breaks out of the cocoon
Oh,
and
Jesus.
below, south of the tenebrous worm in this dark cavern. And it sees you all and starts flapping its wings.
Don't look at it, remember.
And its wings are emitting an insane pattern, friends. And it is going to fly over to be able to attack Tarkus, squishing everybody up in the northern part of the corridor.
Oh,
It
crap.
does get an attack of opportunity.
Left my zone.
Gorbash gets an attack of opportunity because of his crazy reach.
Yes, 23.
That absolutely hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Don't kill my spot right now, please.
Please
begging
kill his
you.
Spoth in 2 hits once again.
Don't kill my spot, man.
29 damage.
29 damage! Why the fuck do I try? Why do I fucking try?
Oh, we love
Okay,
to see
so
it.
you just like
Don't come
bust
near me,
into the
or
moth. It's bleeding and it's crying for its Spoth
Crying
mother.
Spoth tears.
Yep. And it is going to attack Tarkus. Go ahead and get fucked, Tarkus. That is a that is a 27 to hit your KAC. How does that fly?
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's gonna hit.
Yummy, yummy. You take 10 points of piercing damage as its mandibles bite into your shoulder and almost tear the collarbone away from your body.
Ooh.
And Gorbash, it is your turn. Immediately roll a will save.
No!
If you would like to look away,
Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna look at it.
no, if you would like to look away, you can. You get a +4 to the save, but it gets 20% mischance from you. It's a tough choice.
I
It's a
think
tough
I
choice.
failed this save anyhow.
Oh boy.
10.
10. That does not save. Gorbash,
Unfortunately.
you are
Gorbash, no.
confused.
Gorbash, no.
Oh, Gorbash. What the fuck is going on, Gorbash? Roll on the table to see what happens, my man. D100, yeah, D100.
38.
38. So you do nothing but babble incoherently your whole
Right.
turn.
Homino, homino.
Great. The old you don't get to play mechanic, and we're back to
We love it.
love it. Dr. Squish is getting attacked by this worm, and he can't really retreat anywhere. He's gonna take a 5-foot step back. And is he or is he not going to attack the worm? Braving the bristles, he is. He's going to roll to hit a natural 9 on the die for a 18 to hit the worm's KAC. Does not hit. And so he just goes off into the distance, and he has to roll a reflex save for those bristles. That's a natural 13, my man, for a total of 18. And he sidesteps those bristles, my man. Onto the worm's terms. This worm sees you babble incoherently, the one right in front of you, Gorbash, and he is going to take 2 attacks at you. The first is a natural 17 on the die. Do you want me to do the math?
Please.
Shit. That's a...
Remind me, does flat-footed do anything to attacks?
No, it does not. Just AC. And that is going to be a 30 to hit, but the other does not hit. Does the 30 hit you?
Yes.
Are you sure, though?
Mhm.
All right. You're going to take a total of 15 points of piercing damage, and then 1 point of acid damage as it bites into you and its acid dribbles from its mouth. But your illuminating weapon fusion seal is reducing its damage. You know that the acid does less damage in normal light.
Oh.
These shadow plane beings are wild. And that is his turn. The one nearest to Tarkus is going to
It's
attack.
off target.
He is off target. In fact, he has a -2 to this hit. That's a natural 4 on the die. I'm not doing it. I'm just not. He attacks Tarkus. Tarkus is just too fucking fast. He does a backflip over the bite, and that's all for that man's turn. Oh, sorry, my friends. That was 2 hits. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's another 4. Why not? Great. And that ends their amazing turn. On to Fimbria. What are you doing? You're still behind Gorbash in the northern corridor.
I'm gonna transform into my starlight form,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna shoot the worm in front of Gorbash with my pistol. Is he getting?
Please move.
No, but he is flat-footed.
Okay.
Yes.
Fimbria,
Yes.
please
get him?
just leave.
No, he's just
Oh.
flat-footed.
Oh, natural 1.
Ooh, okay.
Uh,
So you really do your best to try to shoot him, but it doesn't work. Fimbria, you just give off this glowing green light, and everything has been in nearly black and white up until Gorbash's weapon fusion seal. But now you can see in this 30-foot radius of normal light, and a blinding light very close to her. We'll see how that works. Tarkus, it is your turn.
Let's see here. I'm adjacent to this moon moth. I
Yeah.
mean, spoth.
You're adjacent to the Spoth, yes.
Can I
And
take
adjacent to
one
one of the Tenebrous worms.
Can I take one step back?
Sure, yes, you can take a 5-foot... Well, where are you going to? That little tiny nook and cranny in the top?
Yeah, that, or am I technically moving out of the Spoth's range if I go through Gorbash?
Yes, you are. You'll be moving out of the Tenebrous worm's range and the Spoth's range.
Alright, so I'm gonna take a step back in that little nook and cranny.
Alright.
A little guarded step.
5-foot step, great.
And then that's gonna be part of the... Oh wait, I can't do that and trick attack now, can I?
Oh, I'm a fool. Ah, I just can't remember to do this. Tarkus, roll a will save for me.
No.
Shit. Don't worry, boys. I got the iron... Ooh, yeah! And natural 18. That's
Ah.
what we're looking at, baby.
Then you're good. You can do all this that's happening. Fimbria won't run back your turn, but I'll remember next time, I promise. Alright, Tarkus.
Alright, so... I took a guarded step, so I can't trick attack, right?
No, you can. You can move up to your speed when you trick attack, so you can do a 5-foot step when you trick attack.
Alright, so we doing that.
Alright. Which one are
going
you doing
for
it
the-
against? The Spoth or one of the Tenebrous worms?
And the Spoth.
Alrighty, the Spoth it is. He is going to get a +4 to his AC because Gorbash is so close to him and blocking off about half of the Spoth's body.
I suppose I'll shoot the Tenebrous worm then.
Alrighty, go ahead.
Roll the hit here. Gods be with me.
Oof. Oh, why are you crying, buddy?
Because I got a natural 1 again.
Of course you got a natural 1. So you shoot your gun and it jams. Next round, you have to use a move action to unjam it, my friend. Oof, oof, oof. That is okay.
Crapper.
Embarrassing yourself in front of all of your new friends. It is no longer your term. Nom. Back to you.
I'm gonna point at the worm.
All right.
And tell everyone to get that. I'm sorry. Get that Spoth.
Get
Shoot
the
him in
Spoth. Yep. Getting that Spoth.
And I'm just gonna clever feint them off. Spoth.
All right.
Wait, no, you gotta move or you're gonna get blinded. You're gonna get blinded by
Oh, yeah, don't
Fimbria.
get-
Oh, I'm
Blinded by
right next
Fimbria.
to
A creature that ends its turn next to Fimbria has to roll a DC 20 Fortitude save or be blind.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna clever feint the Spoth first, and I'm not gonna use my fucking move action to get him.
Okay. All right.
Clever feint. I got fucking. Hold on. I got 31 to bluff.
31 passes the bluff.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, and then I'm gonna attack him.
All
Do
right.
damage. 17 to hit. KAC.
17 hit KAC. Oh, it is flat-footed, isn't it? Yes, it does hit KAC.
Okay. So that's gonna do 16 points of damage.
16 points of damage.
I rolled 2 6s.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
And then I'm gonna move past him so he doesn't get an attack of opportunity on me.
Okay.
But, because he doesn't have reactions, but I think this worm does, right?
If you move any more, the worm will.
No. The one next to Gorbash.
Yes, it does get an attack of opportunity on you. It is going to attack you with a natural 4 on the die. I'm a magician. That's 3 4s.
And then I'm gonna try my luck and move past Dr. Squish right here, so the worm is gonna get me.
Okay, so the other worm is also gonna get a hit. Please, my friend, that's a 3. I don't know
Get
what's
fucked,
going
worms.
on.
Get fucked, worms.
I have no idea. Great. All
He had
right.
a fucking hovering brain. He's just like.
Yeah, so the hovering brain just flies down the corridor. So it goes down past Gorbash, but then up to the northeast, into the northeast corridor, past even Dr. Squish, who's usually in the back. Great, it is on to the gloomy boy's turn. I forgot to do the will save again. I'm gonna lose it. I always forget it.
Aha.
Okay.
We're not running
He's
it back.
literally a brain.
Do you want
I
me
don't
to
run it
do a 20% dice to see if everything I did worked?
Yeah, actually roll a percentile dice for
100%
the
dice.
yeah.
29.
You're good. You're just fine. The attack hits and everything.
It
Clever
was
feint all happened.
20% and under, right?
Yes, exactly.
Thank God.
Okay. All right, it's on to the Gloomwing's turn. He's going to take. No, he's going to flap his wings really quickly as a move action.
Well,
Can
excuse me, sir.
every single person in here roll me a fortitude save really
Fuck.
quick as this stench permeates the air.
Fortitude save?
Mm-hmm.
Is it like breathing?
It is breathing, yes.
I get a bonus to
All right. Go ahead, Gorbash. Tell me what you got.
that. 16.
Pass. Fimbria.
Nice.
21.
Pass. Tarkus.
24.
Pass.
17.
17 for Nom.
I can roll for Dr. Squish.
Go ahead.
You got an 11 on the dice, unfortunately.
11 on the dice. Plus 5. 16. Everybody passes. And I'm angry as a bonus. So, just some stinky air.
Tarkus, God!
Damn it,
Wait,
Tarkus.
I didn't.
Gorbash takes a giant dump again. And
Hello?
the spot that has always been useless. Here we go. It's gonna attack. It's gonna attack Gorbash because it can't really fit anywhere else without taking an attack of opportunity.
I have taken no damage.
No, boy, that's a 20 to hit KAC, please. All right, not even close then. So the Spoth is just gonna cry, and now it's
These spots, man, are just useless.
they're really bad. Gorbash, roll a will save for me.
No.
Mm-hmm.
16.
Pass. You can have your turn.
Oh, time to do the whirlwind cleave.
Oh, boy.
It's time.
Are one of these boys flat-footed or something?
The Spoth is.
The
Spoth is indeed flat-footed.
Spoth is my first target then.
All right.
Shit.
I have a question. How can it be flat-footed if it has no feet?
You shoot one of its like wings, and it's kind of off kilter a little bit.
Flat-winged.
Yeah, flat
16.
16. It exactly hits. AC -2.
Yes!
Oh,
Victory.
never been more mad in my
Time.
lifetime.
31 damage.
So guess what happens with Moth? It just explodes
Yes!
all over
Get
Gorbash.
fucked, Spoth!
Yeah.
Spot is done times 5. Gone.
And I'll now attack the first little boy.
All right, that's a Nimbus Worm right in front of you.
That is 17.
A 17. A 17 to hit KAC does not hit.
Bumper.
Mm-hmm.
Bumper.
These worms are more dangerous than their adult forms. Hey, Gorbash, could you roll a reflex save for me really quick?
A reef? Oh shit.
The bristles fly off
13.
his back.
He got it.
Fail.
Christ,
No.
fucking Christ.
Roll a fortitude save for me as these bristles sink,
Like,
impact you and inject their poison.
13.
13 is.
Gorbash, what the hell?
I absolutely want to make sure I'm 100% certain on this because I'm not saying it's a big deal or anything. Like, it could be nothing. Could be no biggie cheese, but I do want to look it up.
Sounds like your eyeballs are about to boil.
Ooh. Oh,
No.
Gorbash.
They're wide.
You have just contracted
No.
a tenebrous worm's poison called tenebrous worm poison. Isn't that rad?
No.
I have antitoxins, don't worry.
Antitoxins are to be applied while you're being affected by the poison. You don't know how long this is going to last. It'll probably take every round, which is usually how poisons work. You are sluggish on the Dex poison track. -2 to reflex, Dex, ability and skill checks, attack rolls, skill checks, and spell DCs. So -2 to attack rolls and reflex saves is your biggest thing.
God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Gorbash, no.
Alright, Gorbash, you have... Oh, you don't have a move action? You were cleaving? Okay, you... And you get the moth and kill it, but the tenebrous worm shoots some big boy spikes at you. And now it is Dr. Squish's turn.
Wait,
Oh,
the
yes.
blind.
What?
The blind.
Ah, hello.
Wait, I can
Gorbash.
still move, can't I?
You have a move action, yeah.
I'm gonna move just sort of away from Fimbria and on top of this spot where the dead Spoth was.
Okay, you do have to use double the squares because you are currently squeezing because you are a big man going through a small hole.
Luckily, I'm only moving like 2 spaces.
Yes, yeah, so you're all good. So you're moving a couple of spaces around here,
Yeah.
coming down this way.
Uh-huh.
All right, you are going to take an attack of opportunity from both of these worm boys. All right, here come the worms. It rhymes with natural 17 on the die, and then the other one that had 5. So no big deal, Gorbash. You are going to take a total of 15 points of piercing damage, and then 5 points of acid damage. Reduced probably because of your big nerd resistances.
Yes.
And the
Great.
light. And the light also.
Reduces
And
the acid somehow.
yeah, the light has reduced the acid damage.
Oh.
That was
So
reduced.
what's the reduction?
It's just a
Oh.
5 acid damage.
Okay.
It could have been 3d6. Instead, it was 1.
That's fucked.
Yes, it is. These boys are not fun, and neither is the Spoth, who just dies on its turn. That's all it's.
I'm chilling. I have plenty of HP.
All right.
I'll come give you an antitoxin though.
Love it. Yeah, you will probably have to roll fortitude save every round on your turn. All right, that is your turn. It is on to Dr. Squish. Is he gonna cast a spell today, ladies and gentlemen?
Not against
Blast
these
him.
worms, dude.
Not against the worms. Okay.
Save them.
He's gonna take a shot off at the nearest tenebrous worm right next to Gorbash, but not taking any bonuses to AC. And that is going to be a natural 7 plus 9 is a 16 to hit. Does not hit the worm. So pshing, it hits the worm, but it just bounces off of the worm's armor. They are some thick, thick men. And
We love them. Thickums.
thickums, and he's gonna stay right where he is, 10 feet away from a worm. 10 feet away, you say? Reflex save. That's a natural 17 on the die. He psing, dodges the bristles that fire off at him. Great. And that is the end of his turn. On to the worms' terms. And they are both next to Gorbash. I'm gonna move this Spoth out of the way because he's really annoying. And they're both... Oh, hello. They're flanking you, aren't they? They both get a +2 to hit you.
Shit.
They are going to full attack Gorbash. All right. Whoa, natural 20.
No.
Okay. So the other hit of that worm was a total of 23 to hit. KAC? Nope. Good lord. I hate that no every time. It's so depressing. You feel so
No.
bad to get no'd by Gorbash.
Oh wait, actually, I get -2 from cleaving. But so
Yes.
So I'm exactly 23.
That does hit then.
Damn it.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, big damage time. Alright, that is going to be okay. Okay.
I hate the sound effects.
ooh, ah. So that is going to be that is going to
That's not
be
a good one.
34 points of piercing damage from one worm as it
That's a
gets
big
you
chunk.
right in the kidney, wherever that is on a big man's body. And in addition, you take 3 measly points of acid damage. But that's one worm, ladies and gentlemen. The other worm, does not do so hot. One of them for sure misses because I know exactly what your AC is. The other for sure hits. So you're going to take another 18 points of piercing damage as it bites into your leg as the other one bites into your kidney. And 4 points of acid damage.
Jeebus. And you're reducing the acid for me.
Yes, I am. You really are wishing for less acid, I know, but I'm sorry, my man. That is how it is. Okay, it is on to Fimbria's turn. What are you doing? You are up in the northern corridor, and the way is mostly clear now to get down there.
Okay, can I ask what effect the light has on the acid? Like, is it substantial enough?
Oh yeah, it's it'll reduce the damage from 3d6 down to 1d6.
Okay. Alright, then I'll just shoot the worm that's directly in front of me, next to Gorbash, with my pistol.
Okay, roll to hit for me.
14.
14 against EAC does not hit. These worms are big men for real. Anything you're doing with your move action?
No.
Okay. It is on to Tarkus's turn. What are you doing? You are up above Gorbash, to the north of Gorbash. The 2 tenebrous worms are on either side of him. What are you doing?
Oh, poor Gorbo. Okay, I am going to... Let's see, if I move through Gorbash here, I feel as though they're both going to get an attack of opportunity on me.
One of them will.
Which one would that be?
That will be the one to the west. The original one that came in the first place.
So you're saying if I slide through this area right here, this worm won't be able to get me?
If you slide through that area right there, the other worm will be able to get you. You can go through Gorbash's space, but going through either of the 2 lanes you're trying to go down through will provoke at least 1 attack.
Alright. So, I guess we'll just kind of send it and walk through Gorbash here.
Alright, sending it.
Down this way.
One of them rolls an attack. There's the 4 again. There it is. I'm throwing the dice away. It's weighted. Who weighted my die? Be real about it. I won't be mad. Okay, great. And what are you doing, Tarkus?
You know the trick attack is coming up.
Which one are you doing? The original worm to the west or the other worm to the east?
I'm getting the western worm.
How about west?
Western worm. Go ahead and roll the hit for me.
16.
16. That is not going to hit EAC, even because it's flat-footed because of the trick attack. Oof, a rough run. Your sonic damage flies off into the cavern near Fimbria and breaks a piece of the wall up. Okay.
Damn.
That is your turn. Nom, it is your turn.
I'm going to float right into Dr. Squish's space.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to administer an antitoxin to my friend Gorbash.
Okay, good to know.
Yes.
Okay, so you take out the little syringe.
Stab
and
me, brother.
Do I have to roll anything for that?
Nope. You
That's
just
it.
stab him in the thigh.
Okay.
And he's like, hey, what the fuck?
You get
No,
plus.
This is what I want.
You get +3 to throws against poison. So any of your fortitude saves, I think.
Yes. So,
yes, so you have +3 to that. So is that an action?
yes, that's a standard action to apply.
Okay.
The.
And I moved, and then I'm just gonna move back, I guess.
Okay, alrighty. I don't think you can move back. Yeah, you can't move back after a standard action.
I can't move back to where I was?
No, you can move in standard action, but you can't.
Okay, well
break
then I
out.
guess, can I just move here, or is that in the wall?
Let's see. Yeah, you can move there. Perfect.
Okay.
A little nook and cranny just to the north of Gorbash.
I'm small.
Yeah, you're a small man.
I'm a brain.
Little small brain guy. Okay, Gorbash, it is your turn. You are going to roll a fortitude save for me. Possibly a very important fortitude save
+3.
next time.
No!
Yeah.
No.
Uh-huh.
That's fun.
I'm keeping that in. Fine.